Let me start with this declaration that I believe is going to awaken something in your spirit. What you're walking through is not the end of your story. It's the setup for God's breakthrough. If that hits your heart, drop a comment and like, because God is speaking to you already. There are moments in life when the pressure feels heavier than the promise. You look around and nothing seems to match what God spoke over you. You carry responsibilities, expectations, disappointments, and silent battles that only heaven understands. And after a while, it's easy to wonder if the suffering will ever end, if the struggle will ever lift, if the weight will ever break. But hear this with clarity: your season of suffering is approaching its conclusion, and God is preparing a shift that will remove what has drained you and replace it with what will strengthen you. Many people don't realize that suffering does not begin with you, and it will not end with you. Suffering is a season, not a sentence. It is temporary, not permanent. It is a passage, not a lifelong identity. There is a divine limit placed on every hardship. There is a spiritual boundary that darkness cannot cross. There is a point where God says, enough, and when God speaks, enough, the weight that has followed you must release its grip. This is what you are approaching, the moment where heaven interrupts what has been draining you and announces that it will not continue. Scripture reminds us in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10, "After you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace will restore you, strengthen you, establish you, and settle you." Notice the promise. God does not say He might restore you. He does not say He will consider strengthening you. He declares with certainty that restoration, strength, and stability will follow whatever suffering you have endured. Your suffering has a timing, but your restoration has an appointment, and the timing of suffering is running out. There are situations you have been carrying that have reached their spiritual limit. There are emotional wounds that will not define your next season. There are battles that have taken enough from you and will not continue draining you. What you have been feeling in your spirit, that inner sense that something is shifting, is not your imagination. It is heaven signaling that the old pressure is collapsing and a new grace is emerging. You are entering a time when God will silence the things that have tormented your peace. You are stepping into a space where God will break cycles that you tried to break with your own strength. You are moving into clarity where confusion once lived, into calm where anxiety used to breathe, into confidence where insecurity once held ground. This is not positive thinking. This is spiritual transition. When God ends a season, no force can reopen it. When God closes a chapter, no battle can rewrite it. When God lifts a burden, no weight can reclaim it. If you're receiving this, write, "My season is changing." In the comments, sometimes God doesn't remove suffering immediately because He's aligning the blessing to the right moment. Some blessings are too great to be rushed. Some breakthroughs require a certain alignment in your heart. Some transformations need a certain maturity for you to carry them well. But now the preparation is reaching completion. The waiting has accomplished its assignment. The inner work is almost finished, and God is signaling that what held you back will not hold you